Express yourself.
Hola, ciao, me llamo Laura. My experience with multilingualism is I was in like 5 years of Spanish, and now I'm taking Italian, and it's great because I've been able to travel with it. I've gone to Mexico and been able to use it and speak the language, and now next year I'm going to Italy, and I'll be able to talk to some Italian people as well.
I don't really have a lot of experience with multilingualism, but here at DePauw I've taken one Spanish level class, and also in high school I took 4 years of Spanish.
Spanish is actually my first language, and I was placed in all Spanish classes in my elementary school from kindergarten up until 3rd grade. 4th grade, I had to be placed in all English classes because I had to start learning English. So then that kind of messed me up because my grades suffered a lot from that. You know, it's not my language, so that was a little confusing with communication with teachers. I came to college. Sometimes I wouldn't know how to express myself in English to a professor, and I would forget how to say a word, and I'd be like, oh my god, how do you say this word? And then I would say it in Spanish, and they would be like, what are you talking about? Like, speak English. Or like students would be like, this is America, you're supposed to speak English only. Like, if you want to go back to Mexico and speak Spanish, then do that. So I would get a lot of that, or like, I don't speak Mexican, which is completely wrong.
Not being exposed to a lot of different cultures and languages, that's one disadvantage of not being multilingual, just not being able to speak with other students who are fluent in other languages other than English, and just not being able to socialize as frequently with them.
I guess my experience is overall, it's a good thing to speak 2 languages just because you're able to communicate with other people much better. Jobs look for that. They look for bilingualism. Like, Spanish is probably like the most spoken language in the United States right now besides English. So a lot of jobs are looking for that, and some applications even say, you know, better if you're bilingual. So I guess I have the upper hand in that.
I think multilingualism is, I mean, it has its setbacks. Like here on campus, there's, I know a lot of, like I've talked to a lot of my Asian classmates, and a couple of them have talked about how nervous they get like speaking in class, because I mean there's a lot of people who are really insensitive to it, and they'll like make fun of their accents and, you know, how they piece their sentences together.
I know it's really important to be diverse. I know I've been in contact with a lot of people here that speak different languages, and I know it negatively influences other people, more or less just with like not being able to contact with just other students.
And I think people need to be a little more accepting of multilingualism, and I also think everybody should at some point in their life take another language, because it's just a great tool to be able to have. And I mean, you make a lot of friends by speaking the language that other people speak, so I think multilingualism is a great thing.